Yo, hey guys, Bweeks here, back in the video. Today we're going to be continuing our new profile series. We're actually going to be trying a new Witch Hunter build that you're off in the Discord, which I have my own Discord, by the way. Anyway, he suggested a build that I try. Basically, it's kind of the similar strategy as Cave of the Flamewalker, but it uses Wrath of Thundergod, and we're going to see if we can do kind of our own spin on it and see if it'll work better than our Cape of Flamewalker build. I still think the Cape build is really good for like the lower NGs, like NG 0 to probably like NG 3-ish it starts falling off. But if this is good, then, you know, that'll be nice. But we're going to try it on the Witch Hunter, which is, you know, my least favorite class. But if this build will be good, hopefully it'll be good on this class. Make this a little easier. So we're starting with Wrath of Thundergod. And I actually forgot to craft Lucky Hat, so let's do that real quick. Alright, there we go. So Wrath of Thundergod and Lucky Hat, so we're starting with 10 luck. We're also going to be scaling our skill power. So I have 510 skill crit with, or crit bonus with 15 skill crit. Lucky Hat, Wrath of Thundergod. As far as other stuff goes, I'm using the Path of Defender, Blessing of Intellect, because I'm switching out of mana regen for this run. And I'm doing Symbol of Retribution just for more return damage. We'll see how this actually works. You could go with Lifesteal on primary, using Divine Hammer. Divine Strike is probably equal. Using Evil Infusion, so I can lifesteal off of the Wrath of Thundergod. Phonetic Eruption to get into combo. Wicked Sickness, deal more damage when in combo. Overflowing Physique gives me more base health, and since I'm switching out of Magic Regen, I don't feel like I need my mana at all, so I'm going to go with a more tanky build using Overflowing Physique. And then I'm also using Incendiary Demise. Incendiary Demise will be buffing our primary attack, but it puts a dot on us that will proc our Murder of Crows, and it will also proc our Wrath of Thundergod. There's nothing we can do to speed up the damage we take, but it might actually work out pretty well just to have some way to deal damage while we're fighting like a boss or something, so we don't have to rely on getting hit. Using Bolgarth to stay in combo longer, Kyra to attack faster while I'm in combo, and then I'm using Cedric here. You could probably switch this statue out for anything, but I feel like the extra skill power might be helpful. My statue is only level 1, so on my character sheet I am getting a whopping 6 skill power for doing this, but as I increase my magic resist, I'll get a couple more. Anyway, this is going to be NG+5, and let's start off. So I'll still be using the Flaming Hounds just to get the extra, what's it called? The extra crit. You can hear all the zapping from the Wrath of Thundergod. So I'll try to get the extra crit when I can, but it does cost health at this point. So as you can see, as I use it, I lose 10% health. But so far things are looking pretty good. I mean, we haven't really fought anything hard, but things to keep in mind is basically I'm going to be trying to scale up that skill power damage. Alright, there's spellbook, so there's some skill power for me. I also get Sundering Strikes. And I wanted to use Evil Infusion so I could hopefully just sit there and tank and be able to leech off of the Wrath of Thundergod lightning bolts. So we'll do like a little test and see. Yeah, I can kind of sit there. Some of the incoming damage is a little too high. But you can see, you can kind of just chill, and Wrath of Thundergod will take care of things. Similar to the Cloak, but the Cloak caps out at 10 damage and procs every, I think, 2 seconds or something. But this, when it procs, it does 5 lightning bolts for 10 damage each. And when you attune it, that's going to be twice, so you're gonna have 10 lightning bolts for 10 damage each. So a lot extra damage that we can hopefully scale up. There could be a world where I start Cape of the Flamewalker and Wrath of Thundergod. That'd be pretty funny. Use the Darien statue. Also has pretty good range on the lightning bolts, longer than I remembered. It kind of doesn't matter like what direction I shoot. The shooting is mainly for proccing Incendiary Demise to proc the Wrath of Thundergod. And in theory, this can be used on any class. Some classes I feel probably already strong enough they don't have to do like a different build. You can probably just continue using either primary or skill, but there's some classes that are just a little clunky. I would say like the Witch Hunter for sure, but this might be a good alternative. Sphere of Mana, okay. And we're approaching the first boss. It's going to be interesting to see how that fares, because we can't actually lifesteal off of him. So we're going to be dealing damage to ourselves to output damage. But once the bats spawn, we can leech off of them. It's just going to be a little interesting for a second. If we fall behind and, like, if we take some unnecessary hits and fall behind, then it might be really difficult to get damage out on them. Oh, we haven't seen a shop yet, so there should be a shop on this floor. Get us some good items. Crit would be very nice, because that's going to be the main way we try to scale. Crit, some percent damage, and just skill power in general. But we didn't start off with any crit. It might have been better to start off with Staff of Auto Casting plus a Wrath. Not certain what's the best yet. Nothing really looks like too crazy. I'm gonna take the sphere here just to stay in combo longer. And I guess I'm gonna take the HP and the extra primary damage. I don't think it really matters. I guess I'm gonna take the magic missiles. They deal magic damage, they scale with skill power. And yeah, they also leech with evil infusion. Defender's Halberd, that's nice. Nice pickup. I would rather be a one-hit effect, so when I use my primary, I'm disarming and I'm stunning, and I'm dealing damage to myself, and that is, you know, dealing damage to them. Also, if I can get the other armor that deals damage to the enemies when I get hit, that'd be pretty great. Too far. Wasn't close enough in range. Yeah, you can see the damage is actually pretty good. I still feel like this build will fall off, similar to how the Cape of Flamewalker build falls off, but at least it can work for maybe this NG range. Which is a little higher than the Cape range. Just because it technically does like 10x the damage. Since it does 10 bolts for 10 damage each versus, you know, just 10 damage every couple seconds. So I guess it just really depends. But up to 10x the damage. Because I mean, you can only hit 10 things at once, I guess. Whereas the other Cape of the Flamewalker is kind of unlimited. Oh, we have an imp somewhere. Nice. Experience, cool. Still think I need to pick up more gold. I have one piece of Midas set, and also have vendor's coin, but I guess I just want to make sure I have enough. The Midas doesn't do anything quite yet, but it might at some point. Ooh, Lucky Charm, okay. Extra chances to crit and all that. The build looks really cool, like visually. There's our first level, so we're level 40 on the Witch Hunter now. 5 more levels to go this run. And he was talking about how squishy the Witch Hunter felt with the cape build. So hopefully this will be a little better because you're still leeching off of everything, and as you get hit, you're dealing damage. So you're constantly dealing damage and constantly leeching, which is very nice. Similar to the cape, just a little different. It is a little strange wanting to get hit like a little bit without like taking a ton of damage. You want to get hit by like a ton of little hits. I wish there was a way I could scale up how fast the Incinerated Mice procced, so I wouldn't have to rely on getting hit at all. But there's no way to do that. Alright, second shop. Still haven't seen the button somehow. So there's a second stone. I might just grab that just to not have to worry about gold. Probably take the full plate mail just to tank up a little bit more. Damage on dead is pretty good, and the XP. It'll help us get our levels. Let's see, so I missed the button somewhere. Like, not seeing it at all. Okay, it's definitely not over there. Ah, there it is. Okay. That one was pretty sneaky. Alright, let's see what's in our last chest. Ooh, Mail of Thorns. So that's the other item I was talking about. Returns 15 damage to the attacker when hit. I'm not sure if that's going to work with Incinerated Demise, because this one is shoot 5 lightning bolts at nearby enemies when hit. Doesn't say, like, returns to the attacker. So, I don't think it works that way. I have to get hit to actually deal the damage. It's a little awkward when there's a ton of enemies. But I mean, I'm still playing like pretty aggressive for my stats. I mean, negative 41 resist, negative 25 armor. It probably would be helpful if I actually weave in some of those flaming dogs. I was talking about doing it, and then I haven't actually done it. But if I can keep the crit stacks higher too, it's gonna increase my damage output by like a ton. Sphere of Warriors, that's our third sphere. Another monolith, rapid blows, okay, cool. Mage robe, kinda whatever. Extra mana, I guess. Alright, run up. I'm gonna do a pyre while I'm here. Try to stand close enough to let the lightning bolts hit so I can leech. Guardian figurine. Okay. So that's a pretty easy fight. Oh my god, I can't kill these. I think maybe starting with more crit would have been better than the lucky hat. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. Enchanted Dirk. Extra damage on my primary. Alright. Starting to see the numbers get, like, pretty sizable. Seeing like some 3Ks and whatnot from, these lightning bolts. I think it's from the lightning bolts, so seems like we're scaling up the damage pretty nicely. Okay, one more statue. Yeah, so far we have like no worry about magic damage. We're just able to kind of leech through everything. So, the build's looking promising. We'll see how it does against some of the harder bosses to stay on top of, like Thundersnow. You can't really stay super close to him. Curious if the lightning bolts are going to be large enough range to hit him. Or it's going to be a very, like, long, slow, and painful boss fight. That's like one issue that the cape build had. It was like, it was really hard to increase your damage enough to feel really good against bosses. Protective powers? Alright, well that's gonna make things a little easy. At least for a little while. Yeah, it kinda looks like I can just run through everything. Spiked flail? Okay, maybe my primary will become, like, semi-decent by the end of this. Alright, and the shop. Scareproof protection should be pretty huge here. It will also proc off of my ignites, or my incendiary demise, so I'll get that 25 magic damage to everything. We'll leech off of that, that sounds great. Get more armor and the 10% damage reduction. Why not? And then lastly, none of this other stuff really matters, so we get the boot of speed. Now we have 2 boots of speed. We're going real fast. Okay, one more statue. No, there's 2 more statues. I saw the other one over here. And we have 1 chest to grab. See a couple little mini bosses we can maybe take out. Alright, last chest, and then off to the next floor. I was thinking it was about to be boss time, but that's not true. Alright, Grease the Barbarian. And I'm skipping keys, but it looks like it's okay. Alright, there's our second level. Aberrations. Assassin's Dagger. Okay. I mean, it's crit, but it's not for my skills. So, for a split second I was like, oh, that's a big pickup, but it, like, really wasn't. It does help me get into combo, because I'm just kind of, like, always pressing my primary. Literally holding it down while I run around and spamming Flaming Hounds as well. And that's really all I'm doing. So it's a pretty chill playstyle so far. Thought it might have been a little more, like, technical feeling, like, but it seems pretty nice. Ring of Rejuvenation is not an item I care about. Okay, I'm gonna take out these guys, especially the mini boss. Wow, he got like one shot. Okay, wow, I'm excited to fight this first boss. We have a lot of monoliths, so not this first boss, but this boss here. We have a lot of monolith buffs, so that'll kind of skew it, but it'll still be interesting to see. So we weren't able to one-shot the first one, but we were able to one-shot the second one. Ooh, wow, look at that damage. The damage was crazy. Amulet of Vengeance, so this will also proc combo off of my Incendiary Demise. I actually considered starting with that item as well to free up a drink slot for getting rid of Phonetic Eruption. But I couldn't think of what else I wanted to use besides like a % damage drink or maybe Starlit Singer. Could also drop Overflowing Physique for Starlit Singer to have more crit if you want more damage, but I prioritize defense really highly. So here we are. Also, I picked up a Staff of Auto Casting. I'm sure you guys saw that, but for anyone that didn't, we picked up a Staff of Auto Casting. So now we have 38.8 skill crit. I have 40 regular crit at the same time, which is pretty interesting. Another monolith buff. We're getting all the monolith buffs. Nice XP, so we'll be able to get our XP done with really quickly. 2 portals to jump through. There's one. I am basically skipping gold because I don't feel like I need it. The Stones of Midas are incredible for getting gold. Speeding up your runs. So you'll see me kill like 90% of stuff and not loot like any gold or ore or anything. I don't care about ore because I'm not leveling up my statues. So yeah, those little orb guys hurt, but it was like I killed one and I ran through the little things and it procced more lightning bolts and then I leeched off of it, then I killed another and then got more lightning bolts, leeched off of that, and it just like kept leeching. That was kind of cool looking. Killing both at the same time from across the room. So the build took a second to get going. I think I would start with Staff of Auto Casting. Just to make sure I could cleanly get into combo and to make sure I'm dealing a lot of damage in the first like 2 or 3 acts. But I mean, Lucky Hat is also kind of like crit in a way. Just not sure which one actually gives you better damage. Ooh, there's a shop up there. What do I even want? Oh, that's some good stuff. Let's get Robe of the Archmagi for sure, Armor of Kings for sure, and I think I want Sandals of Swiftness. Evasion is just so good. I can never passive evasion and feel good about it. And it's like, what's gonna kill me at this point? Me doing something like stupid and not having enough defense. So, gonna continue to build defense. Always and forever. So I can play like an idiot and the game can save me. Okay. Lucky Horseshoe. I think we have all the luck items now. So that's what's up. Confirmed? 16? We just don't have the luck monument. Or monolith, not monument. Didn't go over there, but it's fine. Kind of also trying to speed through here so we can use the greater insight to get my levels quicker. Because, let's see, we're at 42. We'll be fine either way, but you get so much XP in like the next act. I want to carry over this monolith to there. Not playing full YOLO, but pretty close to it. Could have also used Callus as a statue to get the extra block. I mean, Cedric's not doing much for me, but it's because it's low level. Higher level, I would feel better about it. Monster Manual Beast. Okay, one portal left. I'm gonna go fight the Watcher. The Watcher should be a good fight because he's gonna deal damage to us like all the time, so we can do a bunch of return damage and leech off of all of that. So I'm probably gonna try to stand in his face and do that versus like fighting at range. It's gonna be kind of interesting. And there's the exit, but we still have to go through this portal. Another encyclopedia, so it's 10% extra damage. Yeah, you see why I haven't been like going out of my way for gold. I'm already back at 50k, and we bought like some pretty expensive items at the shop. Okay, Watcher time. So I can kind of like try to get some crit before. So yeah, I got all my crit there. So when I get the crit bonus from the rest, that's when I go up to the 38.8%. It'd be very nice if I get the other staff by the end of the run, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I can probably just AFK here, honestly. As long as I'm hitting something to proc Incendiary Demise. Maybe not AFK, but close to it. Like, might just be able to sit here. Yeah, we get hit, we deal the return damage. Get hit, deal the return damage. We also have Defender's Halberd, so we're getting hit. And we're disarming as well. Just chilling. I wonder if we can AFK the actual Watcher. I know we did something like that with the Cape of the Flamewalker at one point. Let's see about this phase. Yeah, it looks like I can just sit there. Literally sat there. That's what's up. Yeah, that's the power of Evil Infusion. Evil Infusion is so good. With like items that just do the work for you. Yeah. You get enough damage, you can leech through anything. So I feel like when I can leech through anything like that, just build a bunch of defense and you can like never die. Unless you like really find a good way to die. It's gonna be very difficult to find a way to die. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, I'm up for the challenge. Don't test me, I will find a way to die. Arkham's Wand. Getting some more damage. Sword of Kings. So it's 2-piece Kings, 2-piece Markhams, right? 2 and 2, yep. I can still probably die to magic damage. Just because of how like bursty it is. And getting like slowed in the wrong spot. But the build feels pretty safe. You just continue moving and pressure buttons, then how many levels? We're on the last level. So I don't have to clear out literally everything. Ooh, alright, it looks like we are getting the last bit of crit. So that's gonna be nice. So I probably don't have it attuned. I don't have either of them attuned, so we even have more things to upgrade with the build. There's another 5%, bringing us up to 41.9. So yeah, you would want to attune both those items if you knew you were going to do this build beforehand. I kind of did a half measure here, but with the levels I'll go ahead and attune those items. We can do another Witch Hunter run sometime in the future before we you know, decide that it's worth like making a guide one, figure out what I feel I like for the starting items, what I find best. Yeah, build's cool. Definitely like it. Alright, another monolith. What we got here? Fortunate events. Cool. Can't really see. Okay. Alright, I was getting this item mixed up. Which one is this? Casting a skill increases all damage dealt. Okay. I was getting it mixed up with the other one. That actually gives you crit. Alright, there's my last level, so I don't really need to kill anything. I just need to go around looking for items. Specifically the shop. I could kill all the mini-bosses, but I don't feel like I need to. Oh, that's an ace key, or ace chest. Let's see what we got here. We have speed, undead damage. So how do we die? We die... I don't even know how we die. Getting globaled by something. So more HP sounds like a good idea. Don't even think I need the lifesteal on that. I'm always holding down primary, so I'll get free damage, and this damage will scale with skill power, so that sounds cool. And then why not faster attack speed? Either faster attack speed or 10% increased damage. I guess I'm not doing much with the primary. It's just applying Incendiary Demise, so I think the 10% damage is actually better. Ooh, I saw a 5-digit. Wonder what my highest crits and stuff are going to look like at the end of this. Oh, there's a 15. It's a lot of numbers. It's definitely hard to see. Blood right, no thank you. We're getting to the point where everything is getting like one shot. Alright, I'm gonna go over here in case there's a secret or imp along this wall. And there is. Sphere of Time. And we have an imp. I'm gonna guess he was somewhere over here. Like down here, but we'll see. Because I feel like that's kind of how long... Yep, there he is. It's kind of how long it's been. Alright, we have to go back for the ace chest now. I don't have to, but it's cool enough that I'm going to. Oh, it's right over here. Even closer. I was thinking it was this one for whatever reason. Descending Destruction. Alright, let's go fight some bosses. Oh, we have our last little bit of luck. So now I actually have max luck, 21. Because we have the monolith. Max luck and max crit as far as what we can get with our character since we don't have stuff attuned. And we killed him. We also got a dragon's tail. What is going on? So it's a 41% damage. Double legendary. I think we can tank. I think we can tank Thunder Snow. I think we have everything we need. A little more evasion would have been nice, just to guarantee it. But I think it would work. Because we should get hit and then do lightning bolts and be able to sustain off of it. I guess it just depends how close we can get to him. Because if we outrange the bolts, then that's going to be an issue. Something of kings. That had to be scepter, right? Yeah, scepter. So now I have 3-piece kings. Skill speed doesn't really do anything for us. But spell damage is cool. Or skill power. Whatever you call it in this game. Judgment. Okay, dude. Trying to make our primary strong. More skill speed. Lots of skill speed. Bomb pouch. Magebane. Magebane kind of works with the build. Duke's Signet Ring. Really debating if we can tank or not. Oh, and we have an imp somewhere. Must be to the right. Oh, there he is. Send gold to town. Yeah, sure. Sure, we didn't pick up very much, but that'll keep our runs going. Without having to like farm for any gold or whatever. Syrian Sabatons. Alright. You know what? Maybe we should just try it, right? I'm a little scared. He's not gonna do it. Ooh, that kind of hurts. But we can't do it. We tried to dip a toe in. I think we were maybe a little too far down. Anyway, as far as stats go, we did 35 million damage. 10 mil was physical, 25 mil was magical, max damage dealt was 45k. It's actually pretty significant. Damage taken, we took so much damage. Max damage taken was only 206. There's just a bunch of small hits on Thunder Snow. Health life stealed, 137,000. And the run took 35 minutes, so looks pretty viable. Only stuff I would adjust would be you can maybe swap around one drink. I would definitely attune the crit items, maybe start with a crit item. And then from there, not really sure. We'll try it again in another video and see how it feels with like a different start. But I think I'm pretty happy with those. I guess also Wand of Spell Piercing would be pretty huge. And anything else I need to attune, probably start attuning Amulet of Kings, just because it's such a good item. Get some extra HP, and I guess some extra spell power. Anyway, want to thank Afera for the build, and hope he likes the video and us trying it out. If we continue to work on it and get it in like a nice good spot, we'll make a separate guide for it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy the build. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you guys have any suggestions for like what to adjust with the build, I would love to hear it in the comments. Anyway, until next time, thanks everyone for watching.